Taking on the second-ranked team, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Teams on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. Behind the line, it's Ryan. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. And I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking downfield, it's Retzlaff. Receiver makes the catch. Looks like BYU will have the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's that defense shifting again. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. The shotgun handoff here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. 4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like BYU will have the first down.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the first down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass. It's Retzlaff. Pressure is coming. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Strong opening drive. This is the 11th play coming up. It'll be third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and no for a first down. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Cougars looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And looking to throw now on first down. Let's it fly out of the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the single back takes the handoff. Fights through the tackler. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. With the catch, it's Terry. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
He'll try a pass here. Makes the catch. It's Manning. Oh, that stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Dropping back, it's Retzlaff. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They've got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker. They're unable to do it here.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, BYU. That's how you finish a play. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Makes the grab. It's Hardy. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against this secondary.
Fires it to the wide end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Retzlaff. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Brigham Young.
Man, that's his second touchdown touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Jones. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. This return. First play of the drive now set up at the 27. The back's got it. Fights through a tackle. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Give it to the back again. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up third and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
But they got to be thinking about a touchdown here. I know it's fourth down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, you got to consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Back to throw. It's Retzlaff. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. So after giving up a safety, here's the free kick. He'll field the punt.
The return is brought down at the 40. Missouri offense will take over first and 10.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Missouri.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for this 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Zips it down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Retzlaff. Over the middle. It's Russell. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Grab behind the line, it's Roberts. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down here for this offense. Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
2nd down after the incompletion. Ball handed off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
gets reeled in. It's Hardy. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option. Just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the senior quarterback off target there. He was behind it.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage?
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Scanning the field. It's Retzlaff. Looks right and lets it fly. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where we've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Incompletion makes it second down. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Makes the grab. It's Martin. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity. Just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Backed up with the one, he's going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Touchdown, BYU. The defense produces 6 points.
With another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. This will likely be the last play of the half. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Bringing pressure. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. You're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown on that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. The Mizzou's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
BYU 31, Missouri 9.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the back gets the football. Breaks an open space. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little question.
They'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Mizzou. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The receiver makes the catch. He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
BYU 31, Missouri 15.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's Retzlaff. Defense is coming after him. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score. BYU 31.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 19. Set to advance on the football.
And he takes this from inside 5.
Returner brings it out to the 22. And your BYU Cougars will take over. First and 10.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what...
And he finds his target. He has the first. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Brigham Young. The big tight end will not be denied. What a play.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. To throw, it's Retzlaff. He escapes the pocket, looking for his back. And he's got it, so the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Jones. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Here he goes. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Game 7 brings up second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete. We tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
2nd and 10 here. Looking to throw again. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the tailback's got it again. Looks like Missouri will have the 1st down.
What I love about that, Chris, is there was zero hesitation from the offensive coordinator. He put the call in. The quarterback knew it. The offense got excited about the opportunity, not settling for a field goal, and they pick up just what they need for that 1st down.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
He'll throw it now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. It's an option look. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Oh, almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his 2nd pick. Couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be 2nd down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And the Missouri offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the catch all alone back there. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Missouri.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score BYU.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking downfield, it's Retzlaff. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
They'll tackle him out across the 20. offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw it. Looking to throw it deep. That one knocked away, incomplete. Good job by the defense to end the third quarter.
BYU 39, Missouri 31.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. He could go inside the 10. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead?
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And now the first play of this drive will set up at the 37. Looking right, this one caught. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. And the Cougars come to the line in a hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Dropping back, it's Retzlaff. The pass rush closing in. Didn't see anybody open, just blows it away. That's now going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. He just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Defense not pressing this time. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Punt over the middle. It's Coleman. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Need to pick up something here on 3rd down. A field goal try here will be from 58. Back to throw again. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Pulls it in. It's Martin. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Pressure is coming, but it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost him.
Gives it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really
He's in the clear. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Missouri now in the red zone. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
When you talk about a turn of events, what a job by this defense. You're thinking at the very least they're potentially going to give up the go-ahead field goal, maybe a touchdown. Instead, they come up with this interception and get the ball back to their offense.
To the air, it's Retzlaff. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a fourth interception in this game. Second down now. Brad really getting into it here in the final minute. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's looking deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Well, that moves the ball into plus territory, trying to be aggressive here and win the game before overtime.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. You got a quarterback that makes good reads, can throw the football well. Why go into overtime? Take some chances here and try to win it in regulation.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to get it to the running back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And the offense will spend the timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, my gosh. At this point, this offensive coordinator has to consider going to the backup. This defense is baiting him into coverage, and he continues to throw these interceptions.
And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.